Hey folks, Simon here, welcome back to another Final Fantasy VIII Remastered video guide, and today we are talking about the Selphie Card. More importantly, how to get it. So first of all, a huge thank you as always to everybody who supports the channel as YouTube members or patrons. Now, the Selphie Card is located in Trabia Garden, or at least what's left of Trabia Garden. We don't want to talk about that, it's a bit of a sensitive subject. Anyway, if you go to Trabia Garden, which is accessible on Disc 2 after some various events that basically leave it in ruins, then you'll find that when you first approach Selphie, she'll be standing next to another girl. You can actually interact with that girl. I don't know if you can do it there and then when you first see her. I do it a little bit later when she's on her own and Selphie's not there as part of the story. Anyway, once you play her, you can actually have a chance of seeing the Selphie Card at that point, and then winning it at the same time. Now, there's a couple of things to note about this. First of all, in terms of what you actually need from the Trabia region, in terms of card games, pretty much this is the only player you need to play because the Selphie Card is the only rare card, as far as I'm aware, from the Trabia region. The annoying thing is that if you haven't been following along with my guide, there's a good chance you haven't actually sorted out the rules for Trabia, in which case when you play her, you're going to be facing off against the abysmal random rule, the same rule, the plus rule, you name it, you're probably going to be hit with it and it's not going to make for a pretty experience. But if you have been following along with my guide, then hopefully you remember the Trabia exchange student that we encountered over at Galbadia Garden. We did do some rule changing with that student for the Trabia region in order to at least abolish random. Perhaps you abolished plus as well, although I did not. Plus by itself is kind of annoying, but seeing as how the Selphie Card is the only card we really need to get from this region, it's not in and of itself, you know, the end of the world. We only have to win one game really and then we can move on. And the final thing I want to say about the Selphie Card is it's not actually tied to the Queen of Cards side quest. So once you've won it, go ahead and refine it. You're not going to be losing out on anything. You can actually win the Selphie Card back on Disc 4, so you're not going to be losing out on the card itself. You've probably already got a nice collection, let's be honest, of 5 rare cards that you're used to playing every time you do a card battle. So yeah, go ahead, refine it. You'll get items that teach your Guardian Forces, Elemental Defense ×3 slots, I believe it is, which only a couple or maybe even only one Guardian Force learns naturally, so it's a nice thing to teach your other Guardian Forces. Just bear in mind that you are going to have limited spaces on the abilities that you teach your Guardian Forces, so don't just go, you know, teaching them things willy-nilly. But yeah, it's a good thing to refine, good card to refine, and as I say, you can win it back later, so that's not a big deal, so long as you do the CC group quest. And that's pretty much all there is to say about this card. As a bit of a bonus though, don't forget there's 2 magazines you can pick up while you're in Trabia Garden as well. A Weapons Monthly, which can be found just south actually in the very same area that you play that girl at cards. Then if you head to the graveyard, there's a Timber Maniacs issue you might want to pick up also. Alright then folks, well that pretty much sums it up for me for today, so thanks for stopping by, checking out the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked it, and I'll see you next time for more Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, of course. See you then.